Let's talk about MMA striking and MMA BJJ versus traditional striking and traditional BJJ. So a lot of times with the traditional sports, your stance is going to be very, very uniform. Whether it's karate, whether it's karate, taekwondo, whether it's boxing, whether it's Muay Thai, whether it's wrestling, whether it's jujitsu. Everybody pulls guard now, judo, whatever. Okay. With MMA, you need to modify it a little bit. Okay. So I don't really do a Muay Thai stance where my feet are really close together. Okay. Because I'm going to get taken down. It's going to be really hard to sprawl. Okay. I also don't have a really wide boxing stance because I can't check kicks. It's really hard to lift your leg if all your weight is on it. So I do like something in between. Okay. So that way I'm ready to throw kicks. I'm ready to throw punches. I'm ready to sprawl. I'm ready to take down if I need to. You need to be ready for anything. So having a little bit of a modified stance is really great. Also the striking end of it. Okay. So in point fighting, like karate style taekwondo, point fighting, a lot of tournaments, they don't let you hit that hard. In fact, if you hit too hard, you get disqualified. In MMA, you're trying to break the person when you hit them. You are trying to destroy them, but don't push your punches through, snap them. It's more concussive to hit and then pull your hand right back so you can get it ready to guard or get it ready to throw another punch. Spending too much time with your hands out away from your body, it's just going to end up being a bad day for yourself. Same thing with like traditional jujitsu and MMA jiu-jitsu. Pulling half guard is great for a tournament. Pulling guard is great for a tournament. Okay. But you do that in MMA, you're going to get the shit ground and pounded right out of you. Okay. You don't want to be on the bottom in MMA. You're going to be eating punches and elbows. And if you sit down and the person's still up, they're going to be kicking your legs, kicking your hamstring, kicking your calf. So when you do get back up for the next round, your legs are going to be useless. So again, try to stay on top for MMA. Use your wrestling and your BJJ to stay on top or to wrestle up off the bottom if you need to. If you are taken down and you don't have a choice but to be on your back, then you can use a submission game to get you out of trouble. But don't forget, you can also strike from the bottom too. I see a lot of people that are on their back in MMA that don't throw any strikes. They just try to set up submissions. Don't forget, you can punch